Hey, church, I'm coming to you from my home in LA. It's been a heartbreaking week here, and by the time this airs, it will be easy for those who are unaffected to forget the tragedy. But the rebuilding road ahead is really, really long, and the people need our help. They need our prayers. So please continue to be the hands and feet of Jesus, like I know you do so well, and do what you can to support. Our verse today is 1 Timothy 6:6, and it says, "But godliness with contentment is great gain." This verse tells us that wealth isn't found in material possessions, but it's found in living a life rooted in faith, integrity, and gratitude. Now, that's really tough because we live in a world that always values having more money, more vacation time, a bigger house. But this truth offers a groundbreaking perspective. It's hard to get there because we live in a world of comparisons and we're always seeing what other people are doing. So it makes it hard for us to feel content. But Paul reminds us that real contentment comes from approaching what we have and appreciating it and nurturing our spiritual growth. So think back to the message that Ryan gave a couple weeks ago about not giving in to the desires of the flesh. It starts there. We have to trust God's definition of what is true and what is good and confront that with the fleshly desires that our bodies and our hearts and our minds are telling us that we need to be content. Paul's saying, nurture your relationship with the Lord, and that will retrain your hearts and your minds to battle against the flesh to find true contentment. And now for someone who's lost everything in a fire, this message takes on so much of a deeper significance, right? Because when you lose your home, your belongings, and a sense of normalcy, that is truly devastating. But this verse and God's word offers us hope, because what matters most can never be taken away. Our faith, the love of God, and the support that we have are treasures that endure even in the face of loss. So when you think about people who live life after devastation, whether that be in a fire or losing a loved one, losing a job, things that are obstacles in this world, yet they simply radiate peace and joy, well, they're showing us that their true contentment comes not from what they own, but from their purpose and their faith that we have the opportunity to cultivate in partnership with the Lord and growing in that with Him. In this really difficult season, focus on what cannot be burned away, the richness of your heart and the strength of your faith, and the hope that God is with you, ready to help you rebuild. Even in the ashes, there is the promise of renewal and a future fulfilled with His provision and His grace. Our faith does not promise that bad things won't happen, but it does promise us that we will have the strength to overcome. Until next time, church. Miss you.